So my name is Francoise Issaly. I am from Canada, originally from France. I am a visual artist who's mostly working in painting, but also uses like 3D work like sculpture and photos also and videos. All right, so my work is based on patterns, and I work in series. So each series I work on will be defined by different patterns that I'm using. And each series will be lasting up to 4 or 5 years. So when I start a new series, I know I'm in for a long, long time. The first time I came to Shanghai was in 2015. I was in China already. I was in Xiamen, but I traveled to Shanghai because I was really curious about the city. And right away I fell in love with it. I don't know why, I felt like, a connection. Initially I was studying in science, but then I realized that if I was going into that field, I will be limited in the way I will do research. And so I decided to go into research, but for me to do it in art was the answer, because it was giving me freedom and an unlimited amount of research. The bark I'm using is the bark from the Platanus tree, which is a tree that we find a lot in Shanghai, and especially in the French Concession. And that tree is actually a very important tree in the region I come from. I was born in the south of France, and the Platanus tree is very present in that area. And when I was a little girl, I was playing with the bark. I was collecting them because the bark of the Platanus tree is actually peeling off because the tree is regenerating itself, and it leaves these marks on the trunk. And so I was collecting them when I was a child, and when I came to Shanghai, I started doing the same thing. And when I started exploring this and playing with them again, it was when I decided to start doing this series. And for me it was like, yes, exploring my memory, but questioning my identity also, because I come from there, but I'm feeling home here. And at the same time, I started having a reflection on how fragile we are as humans. Just like the tree protecting itself, we are also protecting ourselves by building walls and building layers of protective layers, let's say. And I think for me, this relationship to nature is linked with the memory of my childhood. So it's a sort of like continuity from me as a child to the adult me. And so it's as if these elements of nature are continuously linking me to the child that I was, and still am in a lot of ways.